Hey guys, it's Gabe coming at you from home in Western North Carolina. Wanted to touch base on the CDL test results. Unfortunately, on test day, it was Tuesday, June 1st. It's been almost a week. It was raining. And we had DOT on site. So DOT was on site. And my examiner had a examiner. So it was a bit of a not a good situation. That on top of my nerves, I think was a bit much. So I got on site around 6:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. My instructor, Robbie, drove us to the pad, and they took me in right away. And the examiner was JB. Not sure if you guys know JB or have been examined by him or tested by him before, but he's very detail oriented. And fortunately, I wasn't asked for a full pre-trip. It started with the driver's side door and fuel area, which I'm happy to report that I nailed. But it didn't stop there. Now, as far as the pre-trip goes, I lucked out with timing because I've got enough 150 that in January or February, just couple months before I joined Prime, I installed a 6-inch lift kit and 37-inch tires. In the process, I did it myself. Actually, I did it with one of my best buds, Mike. And Michael and I, in the process of taking it apart, all 4 tires and the steering and the suspension system, that taught me 75% of the pre-trip. So at least I got that out of the way. So I nailed the pre-trip. But as you guys know, there's 3 parts, and that pre-trip took us a good 30 minutes. So we immediately went into the skills portion, which is the backing. I was first asked to do the straight back, which went well. And I was then asked to do a right to left offset. I nailed both, so I'm happy about that. And then came the dreaded alley dock. Now, I was hoping they would ask me for parallel parking, Born and raised in Manhattan. Parallel parking is in my DNA. Even though parallel parking, a big rig is nothing compared to parallel parking, even a lifted truck. It's a completely different league. Two different planets. It's just... Anyway, back to the alley dock. As I was pulling back, I didn't hold my reference point, my gap, wide enough, and because of that, I came in too far. So I had to fix it. The instructor blew a whistle. So right then and there, I knew that was 1 point or 2 points. So I pulled up. I used as much space as I could, and backed with a hard right, then a hard left. Pulled up one more time, and I nailed it. I nailed it. I used one get out and look to measure my distance, make sure the rear of my trailer was within bounds. Backed up, honked my horn, and I didn't even look. I knew they were going to say, "Good job." So then the examiner and the examiner's examiner went inside, and they left me in the truck for a good 15 minutes. So at this point, it's like an hour and a half into the exam, and I'm just sweating bullets in the truck. And my instructor comes out to help me adjust the tandems, and he was just, the look of relief on his face was priceless. I mean, it could have been a MasterCard commercial or whatever commercial does those priceless fucking... I'll bleep that out. And we adjusted the tandems, and pounded fists, and out came the examiner with his examiner from DOT. She was really nice, but I was still doubly nervous. I've got 4 eyes on me. Well, 2 eyes. My examiner, and he's got 2 eyes. So we go out for the driving portion, which everyone knows can take 30 to 45 minutes. And took a left off of Packers. And so anyone who's done that loop, I think it goes out to the industrial park. I missed the first sign, which I think is the weight limit on that bridge or the overpass. Got the second sign, was asked to do an emergency pullover, did a railroad or 2, a few lane changes. And so, we're pulling back, and I'm still in the driver's seat. So I guess that means that I'm good, but I was still waiting for confirmation. And DOT and Prime's examiner, they're having a good time, talking back and forth, very jovial, and pulled the truck up, and I'm just like, come on, stop keeping me in suspense. And he finally said, "Hey, great job." And I was just overcome with emotion. I'll put it that way. I mean, it's been a lot of work, a lot of focus, a lot of practice, and Went inside, completed the official hiring documents, had way too many safety videos to view on the computer, and my instructor took me out for some celebratory food and drinks. It was a great day. It was such a relief after 2 weeks of PSD, a week of hanging in the balance because of that drug test. So I got a second drug test while on site. And you're not going anywhere until that test is confirmed pass. And that took a good 4, 5, 6 days, including the weekend. And in addition to that, of course, the days in orientation. So I was happy. So I passed. Not only did I pass, but I passed with a trifecta on the first attempt, which means a bonus for me, means a bonus for my instructor. Everyone's happy, and we spent a day on camp at the terminal, and then left for TNT. I'll share those details in another video, as well as a recap of orientation and PSD. I'll share those details regarding the drug test. I'm really happy after having spent my first 5 or so days on TNT, and I'm home. So I've got 2 weeks at home. My instructor's got a golf tournament that he signed up for half a year ago, at least, and I was happy to know, hey, two weeks off. Got a ton of dirty laundry I gotta do, so don't mind the mess. Plus, I'm still in the middle of renovating my house, so there's that. I can't tell you guys how happy I am with the entire training program and how things went. It's just top notch. Prime's training program is excellent. I wasn't the only one to trifecta. I believe on their Facebook group, if you want to go ahead and check that out, you can see everyone else that also trifecta'd. And then next up is touching base on TNT, which I plan to do in detail. But not before enjoying a couple days of home time. So just want to thank you guys. Make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, tap that notification bell, give me a thumbs up, and help this channel out. I plan on posting as much information as I possibly can to help answer questions for anyone that's interested in taking a leap of faith and beginning a career in trucking. Particularly with Prime, but I think a lot of my videos will have some useful information for trucking in general. I plan on posting a video regarding my lifted truck and the videos I've taken to do that. It helped with the pre-trip, so I feel like it's relevant. And I also, as a reward, went out to the local electronics store and put down quite a bit of money on a drone, DJI Air 2S. I got a Hero GoPro 9. I've got a bunch of accessories, and I plan on using these tools to work on this channel. It's a lot of fun. That's my main reason for doing it. Keeps me engaged, keeps me focused, and connected. So make sure you go ahead and do all those things I told you about, the subscribe, like, etc., etc. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.